In this video, I want to share a simple but powerful exercise with you, one that combines painting with reflection. We'll be painting 3 wounds, not for artistic perfection, but as a way to explore the invisible wounds we carry inside. So I created this exercise for myself, and now I want to share it with you. As we paint, I'll walk you through 11 gentle insights about healing, lessons I've learned from trees, from life, from wounds that once felt too raw to touch. Here at the bottom I wrote those words, those insults that were related to my physical appearance. Because when you see wounded trees in nature with, I don't know, somebody took a knife and wrote their name on the trunk, it will always be almost at the eye level. So this is the most easiest place to access and to injure. It is your physical appearance. Because we are not perfect. We have our quirks. Here it's the body on the lower part. Here it's the mind. You will see here that in spite of the wound, the tree keeps growing. It can still produce fruit, and it still produces foliage, shades. But one thing to notice is that when you are too wounded, you stop growing. And as you go up on the trunk, you will see words that are addressing our character, our behavior, our soul, such as I never loved you, or you don't think deep enough. When we are caught in our own suffering or those words that have been said to us, the whole world constricts itself to our own being. So that's why I didn't paint just the tree, but the whole world around it. We are living in an ecosystem, in a world. When we stop looking at our hurts, we have the chance to see that there is a big world outside of us. It's not just us. There are also other people here, symbolized through vegetation and bushes and other trees, a fountain, water. Put your tree into a context, in a place, in a world, a happy place. Imagine a happy place. We have to be oriented in space, right? It's not just my own being and my wounds. I look inside, but I also look outside of myself. And you know what else is out there? Community. To inspire you, I've placed here some artworks, tree trunks painted by great artists. Look closely. They don't hide the scars. Colors, bends, darkness, they are what make the trees striking, unforgettable. Did you know trees don't heal the way we do? They don't try to fix what's broken. They seal it off. It's called compartmentalization. The tree builds walls inside itself to stop the damage from spreading. Around the wound, it grows new wood, slowly, layer by layer, until the injury is no longer exposed. The wound doesn't disappear, but it becomes contained, protected. And that made me think of us. Here's how you can practice the process of containment in your own life. On a fresh page, in your journal, or on a canvas, draw or paint a tree. Begin with the trunk, sturdy, grounded. Let the branches reach out freely, and imagine the tree as a representation of you. On the tree, mark the spots where you feel hurt, where those past words have left scars. Don't shy away from them. These are the places that shaped you, just as tree scars become part of its architecture. Now think of the way the tree seals its wounds with callus tissue, layer by layer. Around each marked spot, write or paint a sealing mantra, a phrase that helps you acknowledge the pain, but also that it no longer defines you. For example, I am not what was said about me. This doesn't belong to me. As you continue drawing, imagine new leaves sprouting around the wounds, representing your growth. You may not be able to erase the past, but you can choose to grow beyond it. Let each new leaf or branch remind you that growth happens around the pain, not in its absence. Return to this tree often. With time, your tree will become a visual reminder that you are healing, containing your pain without letting it take over your entire being. Here are 11 things I've come to understand about healing. Our inner wounds have no edges. Can you point to where your hurt ends? Neither can I. Sometimes it feels like it takes over your whole being. But when you draw the wound or write the words, you make the pain visible. It gives you perspective, the right perspective. Your wounds are just parts of you. They don't have to take over your whole mind. Many self-help books promise to make you whole again. As you were before the injury, but you know the truth, you'll never be the same. Trees don't regenerate damaged wood. The injured part stays, but it's sealed off and protected. Like a tree, we don't go back to a version of ourselves that never knew wounding. Make a man safe, and sooner or later, he will talk about his wounds. Healing doesn't wait for the hurt to vanish. It begins when pain and hope are allowed to exist side by side. That's why I drew a lot of foliage, big lush leaves sprouting. You can be hurting and still grow. We grow forward, letting the wound shape us into something new. Trees don't try to restore what was lost. They compartmentalize, they protect what remains, and they keep growing anyway. You shouldn't be ashamed of those words. It wasn't you who said them. Great artists didn't hide their wounds. They turned pain into something beautiful. People injure each other and nature because they lack gentleness inside. Think about An apple tree gives apples. A cruel person can only give injury. Silence can cut as deeply as cruelty. Actions can hurt too. What's unspoken can still wound and linger. Some trees take 20 years to seal a wound. You're allowed to feel what you feel for as long as it takes. Even with scars, the tree keeps reaching for the sun. That's the secret. Always stay open to new experiences. Keep learning, keep exploring, because growth is the surest way not to let your wounds define you. Over time, as you stretch into new shape and directions, the wounds begin to feel smaller, less important. If you don't deal with your wounds, they don't just sit there quietly, they fester. When too many emotional injuries pile up without care or containment, they begin to shape what you think, feel, and even how your body functions. I truly love to have a little peek at your paintings, but I'm new at YouTube, so I don't know how I will be able to see that. I would love to see what you've made. Thank you so much for keeping me company here today. Keep your light shining bright. Be gentle with your healing. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. I wish you good healing.